Hi, Josh. It's me, Kanawa.
Hi. Why are you stroking that cushion?
Can you feel it, Josh?
Feel what? This is making me uncomfortable.
Oh well, I guess that means you don't experience autonomous sensory meridian response.
Well, I reckon you're right, because I have no idea what's happening right now.
For some people, listening to soft, whispery voices like the one I'm talking in now can be extremely annoying. But for others, it triggers a soft, tingling feeling, like static down the back of their neck and scalp. That feeling now has a name, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR.
Is this a good thing?
Well, a lot of people think so. Those of us who get it, like me, reckon it's relaxing. It's common to use ASMR to fall asleep or just to unwind. You don't need to worry about that right now. And it's not just whispering. There are heaps of triggers that can induce those tingles. Some you can hear, some you can see.
I love long fingernails tapping on iPhone screens. Any phone, just glass surfaces, the tap, 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 tap. Another one that I like, which combines auditory and visual senses, is book tapping. To see this touched and tapped and turned slowly is what I really like.
Another common trigger is watching activities that require intense concentration.
I find it relaxing watching certain cultures eating their food. You can sit and watch somebody eat their noodles and the world stops for them to enjoy their meal, and it becomes an event, so I really quite enjoy that as well.
There's no one trigger guaranteed to set you off.
There is a pickle lady out there and she's brutal.
But the range of possible stimuli is growing daily. Search ASMR on YouTube and you'll get over 10 million results. The demand for triggers has created a new industry, professional ASMR artists. ASMR Darling is arguably the most popular, recording all sorts of strange, subtle sounds in an intimate setting.
New York.
But one of the biggest ASMR awakenings happened by accident.
You cannot mention ASMR without Bob Ross.
Just take the corner of the brush and just pull down.
The Joy of Painting was a TV show in the 80s and 90s that's enjoying a renaissance online because of the artist's softly spoken commentary.
And from that, you can paint some fantastic little scenes.
I noticed in the comments that everybody was talking about ASMR and people were saying things like, who's here for the painting and who's here for the ASMR? And that's when I started to realise, oh, it kind of ticked quite a few boxes for me.
There's a happy little bush, he lives right there.
Look, I know this all seems strange and the science community has rightfully treated this whole thing with a healthy dose of scepticism. The term ASMR was coined in 2010 by someone online who wanted to give a name to the feeling.
There's nothing scientific about that. It was made up by people online.
5 years later, the first proper research paper on ASMR was released, and more recently another study found actual differences in the brains of people who experience ASMR. As the ASMR movement grows, it's creeping into mainstream culture. IKEA released a 25-minute ad of a woman slowly scratching sheets and rubbing her hand over a carpet in a campaign targeting university students.
You deserve desk organization that works as hard as you do.
But beyond just selling you stuff, some researchers reckon ASMR could have applications for mental health.
People are using it in a therapeutic way, finding that they have a benefit from it. I think it already probably is being used for good, and maybe there's ways that we can do that more.
So, if you find the sound of my voice, or the tapping of fingers, or this lady eating a pickle relaxing, you're not alone. And if you don't, maybe you just haven't found the right trigger yet.